Hello guys, I'm Hesmiyu and welcome to the final episode of Narcissu, or at least the first one. I will be doing Narcissu side 2, but I've got about 2 or 3 more visual novels to do in between them. That being 99 Spirits and Sunrider, Mask of Arcadius. I may or may not do Hyperdimension Neptune Rebirth 1 before or after this. Probably after, seeing as I kinda like this Narcissu story. I'm not sure if like is the correct word, but it's kept me interested. Well, when I speak of the story, let's read the story. The frosted sea of February, a chilling, bone-piercing wind. The occasional rustle of the pine groves in the wind, the peaceful timber of the sea roar. Hey, this is about all we've got. I handed her a towel that said Shiraishi construction on it, the one we used way earlier to sponge ourselves. Dots. Oh, come on, don't make such a face. Okay. She accepted the towel with slight disappointment. Out of the blue, she said that she wanted a swimsuit, but that presented another problem in and of itself, because she wanted it here and now, and a bikini on top of that. Having no other course of action, I rummaged through the car, but I never found anything other than the white towel. And after I waited a little while, she came into view, wearing her favourite skirt, with that towel wrapped around her breasts. How do I look? Well, even if you ask me that, do I look weird? Well, probably you do. Dots. No, I mean, you look completely fine. You don't look weird at all. Okay. And then she slowly started walking about the beach. The breaking and ebbing waves, her long hair wafting in the cold sea breeze. And if the sky wanted to spite us, it was beginning to snow little by little. And amidst all of that, she was holding her shoes in her hand, and walking at the water's edge, exultantly. I know I mispronounced that, I think, as if she was flying with every step. Hey, does it look about right? Yeah, I guess. Both of our breaths frosted white with the midwinter cold. And I brought out the disposable camera that had been in the car. The old camera from before. One more picture left. Alright, I'm going to take a picture. What? See? It'll be even more white this way. Saying this, I pointed the camera toward her. Dots. Come on, don't get shy on me now, okay? Okay. The beach. The girl, now in the viewfinder of the camera. Whether it's because she was tense or bashful, she had a facial expression that was far more complex than usual. Oh, come now, won't you strike some kind of pose? But no ifs, ands or buts now, come on. No bikini model stands stock still like that. Okay. Looking a little awkward, but still trying with all her heart, she bashfully lowered one hand to her hip, and stretched out the other one high overhead. That arm stretched forth towards the clear winter sky, as if it were grasping for something, as if it were reaching out for something, was being held straight up into the heavens, with the Emerald Sea as its backdrop. Okay, then one last thing. Smile. What? Smile for me. Setsumi. Yeah, it rhymed. Thoughts? What's up with that? You're younger than me. No, what's up with that? You're younger than me. I caught a glimpse of that. And saying this, although that'd be a good thumbnail. I wonder if I remember that. I hope so. Maybe, maybe not. Since I'll be editing this episode and the previous one tomorrow. I am recording this one almost immediately after, although I did grab another cup of tea in between. To get my mouth and throat wet. Oops. Nearly spilled my tea. Done that. And saying this, she smiled for me for the first time. That girl, clad in her favourite skirt and that white towel, smiled for the final shot that the camera had. Smiled with the Emerald Sea as her backdrop. Smiled as if she were an honest-to-God bikini model. Alright then. Then next, shall I try something more of an action pose? Okay. Happily, exuberantly, she splashed around in the water. And even though the camera was now utterly exhausted, I kept photographing her figure. Hey, looks like you really gotten into the spirit of things. That's not it at all. Our cheerful dialogue, the snow falling harder and harder as if in spite. And in the midst, the girl, smiling brilliantly in the viewfinder of the spent camera. Continuing to remember to smile for me even as her little body was battered at by the winds. Ooh, white light. Swish, swish. Well then. Yeah. So I guess it's time. Yeah. Ouch. But I managed to do a silent burp, but it still hurt. And with that word, she began walking to the sea, just like last time. Oh right, your license. No, you keep that in commemoration. Okay, got it. With a nod, she put it in her pocket. That was the license I'd given her. That was one that I should never have had the chance to use. And then she unfastened that white vinyl ID bracelet that had been wrapped around her wrist. I think the event's happening now, and presented it to me. Are you giving this to me? Yes, I am. I see. In that case, I'll keep it in commemoration. I stuffed that bracelet, whose chain hung on my wrist, into my pocket. And then to the girl, who was walking once more towards the sea. Toward her retreating figure, I said my last words. Hey, can I ask you one last question? Sure. Do you want to be stopped right now? Thoughts? Or do you want to be pushed towards the sea? Wow. She stopped for a moment, the waves lapping at her feet. Her back remained to the last turn towards me. A strong wind brought in a rolling wave, which crashed against her with a chilly fury. And when she at last turned towards me, that's a good question. I really don't know. As he said this, she smiled for me one last time. Even as the cold rays battered at her, even with tears streaming down her face, she still smiled at me, for me. The last time around, she stopped at this, but this time there was no turning back. That's why I think she answered that way. Well then, farewell. In this manner did our voyage of 960 odd kilometers come to its conclusion. My voyage of 15 days and her voyage of 22 years finally at an end. She, who succeeded in perishing not on 7F or at home. She, who was one of 35 odd people to suicide in 2005. Blood type O. Name Setsumi. Age 22. Sex female. Colour of ID bracelet white. That was all that was recorded of her. But I knew better. The truth was, she loved bikinis, was better at navigation than any computer, loved cars, even held a driver's license. She was usually expressionless and would not meet your face. But every so often, she would grace you with a bashful, sour-seeming expression. And with the Emerald Sea as a backdrop, she smiled for me as if she were flying, as if she were delighted, as if she were an honest-to-God bikini model. Yet somehow, there was only a single record of her smile captured in a cheap throwaway camera. Even so, even if it was just one picture, it was proof that the way we lived. Slight sad ending, although I knew it was going to happen, so that's probably why it didn't affect me as much as it would have normally had of. Wow, a short episode, only about 13 minutes recorded. Is it only there's any after credits? I did it insanely. Alright, just that bit. January 2005, with Setsumi, on a blindingly bright day, on a very day of winter. There we go. So, I guess this bit is number 2, or what? Is it? It was side 1? No. Oh, that's side 1, not side 2, right? No, that's side 1, not side 2. But side 1 had that menu. I didn't do it wrong around, did I? Because this is the menu that I had. No, I think this first one because of 2005 thing. I hope so, but I'm now confused. But I hope you like this 10 episode series. When I do Narcissu Side 2, each episode will be a chapter length, like I did for the latter half of this series. But I hope you like this episode and series. But that's it for this episode and series. I'm Hesmiyu. Goodbye.